I mean, the interesting thing here is that most of the barriers that the US administration is concerned about are regulatory barriers. They're not, I mean, I think tariffs gets all the media attention, but actually, if you look at these entries, most of those 33 pages in the case of the EU, it's all regulatory barriers. It's particularly in the case of the EU, regulatory barriers in the area of agricultural trade. So unless you're prepared to change those, unless you're prepared to improve those, you're not going to get a deal. But the good thing, the win-win here is that improving your own regulatory system, making it more pro-competitive, is good for your own economy anyway. So it's the kind of thing you should be doing, and arguably one would say with the UK, we could have been doing for the last several years, is to actually remove a lot of these restraints and regulatory barriers that the US has been complaining of. It's going to benefit our own economy, first of all, and certainly it will help the relationship with the US as well. So maybe this is the extra, drive, the incentive that we need. And what the president is also saying is he's prepared to do in the US what he's asking every other country to do. There was an executive order on April the 9th, which essentially said to all department agency heads, I want to eliminate all anti-competitive regulations in the US. So, there are lots of anti-competitive regulations in the US, just as there are around the world, and he's prepared to remove those in the US. And I think if we can do those things and communicate to the US that we're willing to improve our regulatory system, it will not only benefit our own economy, it will also help those US exporters who have been complaining about these things for some time. And that is, I think, a win-win landing zone for a deal, between the US and the UK.